Hello, I'm Arvind Sridharan, Microsoft Technical Trainer. Welcome back. When it comes to deciding your approach to AI development, there are numerous options to consider, including Microsoft 365 Copilot, extensibility options, and Azure AI solutions. This module helps explain the options for extending Copilot, assisting you in identifying the most suitable solution aligned with your specific needs and goals. Why should you extend your M365 Copilot? Extending Microsoft 365 Copilot allows developers to leverage the entire ecosystem, write once and run anywhere. End users benefit from staying in their workflow, while business decision makers and IT admins can confidently manage technology. Copilot agents are part of the broader ecosystem, enhancing discoverability and audience reach. As mentioned in a previous module, Copilot agents can be extended using plugins and connectors for various use cases. Examples include IT self-help, real-time customer support, project management, product inventory management, and image creation for marketing campaigns. Let's get into the details a bit more. Copilot agents, plugins, and connectors are part of M365. User prompts are processed into natural language results. Data is used in batching prompts and determining responses. Building Copilot agents enhances discoverability and integrates with Microsoft 365 for a wider audience reach. The agents, plugins, and connectors you build for Copilot are part of the larger Microsoft 365 Copilot system. The following diagram illustrates how a user prompt is interpreted, rationalized, and processed into natural language results through different native components and agents of the Copilot system. The Copilot system uses data from a plugin in two steps. First, batching the user's prompts to the most relevant skill and parameters, then determining which results from the plugin is the best possible response for the user's prompt. The first stage corresponds to step 1 through 4 in the data flow diagram. Steps 5 through 6 happen as Copilot prepares a response back to the user. You can build, extend, enrich, and customize Copilot for the unique way your customers work. And as part of the broader M365 ecosystem, your Copilot agents benefit from enhanced discoverability and potential audience reach, as well as centralized and trustworthy distribution and management. Decide whether to extend Microsoft 365 Copilot or build a custom agent. Use Copilot for services leveraging its model and orchestrator, or custom agents for specific models and independent services. So the M365 Copilot builds a service on top of Copilot using its model, while the custom engine agents can use specific models and can be done without an M365 Copilot license. Extending Microsoft 365 Copilot for enterprise users offers several benefits. It integrates your service with the Microsoft ecosystem, boosts employee productivity with AI solutions, provides a personalized user experience using Microsoft Graph, and utilizes RAG data sources like the Graph Connector, SharePoint, or Dataverse. With Azure AI services, you can craft a custom AI chatbot for Teams and Microsoft 365 applications. If you're seeking a custom bot solution on Teams Chat, then building your own agents is the perfect approach for you. Custom engine agents are based on a bring-your-own model premise. With custom engine agents, your agent is entirely independent of Microsoft 365 Copilot, including the LLM and orchestrator. This diagram provides a comparison between Copilot agents through connectors, plugins, and declarative agents, and building custom engine agents. By using custom engine agents, you can achieve deterministic workflows, custom citations, and authoritative sources to the responses. And you get tenant-specific intent. Let's understand the different approaches to development. With Azure AI Services, you can craft a custom AI chatbot for Teams and Microsoft 365 applications. If you're seeking a custom bot solution on Teams chat, then building your own agents is the perfect fit for you. With custom engine agents, your agent is entirely independent of Microsoft 365 Copilot, including the LLM and the orchestrator. Now, let's switch gears and take a look at how some of the biggest and most successful companies in the world are using Copilot. KPMG prides themselves as being innovative in bringing the latest technology and capabilities for their clients and their employees. KPMG needed to ensure a safe environment was maintained for over 2,000 organizations in Australia and over 100,000 organizations globally to report their ESG information. KPMG Australia looked at Copilot to keep pace with exponential volume increase. They developed an agent that allows users to input a document to Teams and select a set of standards to compare against with Copilot, as well as use it to create a summary. This effort transformed how subject matter experts work by expediting their data discovery, saving time when completing administrative tasks, and enhancing collaboration. Over the next few years, KPMG Australia is looking to make the agent globally available to other KPMG member firms and thousands of KPMG individuals in professional services. Let's take a look at Air India. With a 90-year legacy and a goal to become one of the foremost airlines in the world, Air India needed a better way to manage its rapid growth effectively. The company wanted to streamline operational efficiency and enhance customer and employee experiences. So they incorporated Microsoft 365 Copilot into their operations. They were able to get insights on flight time punctuality and their general operations. Air India built an agent that converses with AI in Microsoft Teams. So they were able to more effectively analyze large data sets, outpacing human speed, and thus were able to gain insights faster. With this innovative agent, Air India has unlocked unprecedented operational insights, fostered a culture of proactive, AI-enhanced collaboration and decision-making. Copilot is built with Microsoft's comprehensive approach and strong M365 foundation to security, governance, compliance, and privacy. On top of that, we layer our approach to responsible AI. Security. A common concern customers have is whether Copilot will give users access to content that they previously didn't have access to. The answer is no. Copilot honors your existing permissions and policies for data access. Your sensitive data is protected. When Copilot is used to create new outputs, the outputs will inherit the label of the source content, which makes it easy to protect that content with existing DLP policies. For more advanced security scenarios that require blocking or restricting risky access, organizations can take advantage of Microsoft's risk-based conditional access and endpoint management. Governance and compliance. Not everyone has their data governance program in perfect order. Restricted SharePoint search allows you to create a list of sites which already benefit from the power of Copilot. Then you can use a variety of capabilities built into SharePoint, such as data governance, to assess and plan your readiness for broader deployment using controls in SharePoint and additional governance capabilities of Microsoft Purview. Purview can also help you detect Copilot usage that is out of compliance with regulations and corporate policies, and also help you launch and manage investigations to keep controls compliant with AI regulations. Then there's privacy. With Copilot, you're in control of your data. Your data is encrypted at rest and in transit. And we don't use your data to train the foundational LLMs used by Copilot. You also control your data's location with data residency for data at rest. And customers in the EU data boundary terms provide contractual commitments for storing and processing customer data within the European Union. Commercial data protection means that we have no eyes-on access. We don't save the prompts, and we don't use the data to train our model. Responsible AI. We understand the power of AI and its potential to reshape the world. We develop our products with a long-term commitment to responsible AI in mind. To this end, we think about how we address the risks associated with AI. This includes a wide variety of assessments about our systems, their groundedness, their relevance, similarity with input sources, information integrity, and of course, direct and indirect threats like prompt injection that may lead to jailbreaks. We're also thoughtful about the policies and practices we use based on the lessons we've learned to safely deploy AI solutions, especially in cases where it is foreseeable that AI could have a consequential impact on an individual or group. And finally, we continue to grow and evolve our practices around the use of AI to ensure that as it evolves, we evolve with it. This is not a new commitment. In fact, we've been investing in responsible AI for over 8 years now. In this module, we talked a lot about custom engine agents. Let's take a quick look at a demo.
One of your options for a pro-code approach is to use the Azure portal, specifically the Azure AI Foundry. Let's take a look at this particular studio. As you can see here, you have a lot of different options in terms of model choice. You're not just limited to the standard models that Copilot Studio or some other low-code tools provide you. You have the ability to pick any of the OpenAI models, Microsoft models, Llama models, and other open source models as well. You also have the ability to set different safety protocols and standards. You can look at different evaluation metrics as well for your different models and get a lot more out of them. And you can even customize it further with tools like Prompt Flow. So let's go back to the model catalog and let's focus on OpenAI and Microsoft models today. You can even take a look at some benchmarks to make sense of which model you want to choose. This allows you to make more informed choices. So let's go to the playground, and let's first check out a non-OpenAI model, a Phi 3.5 mini instruct Microsoft model. As it responds, you can take a look at the different features you have. You have the ability to add data and use RAG. You have the ability to add or change your parameters. And you can also provide examples, safety system messages, and so on. Now let's take a look at a RAG example. The index that I have here is based on vacation data. So it provides examples of vacations you can go on. So let me ask it a question. So based on the data, it provides some suggestions. and you can take a look at the references. And you have the ability to deploy this as a web app. You can also put it as a Teams app. And you can also view the code and make edits as you need. So these are just some of the features that you can get with Azure AI Foundry as your pro code approach to creating agents and copilots.
Wasn't that a lot of fun? I sure think so. We covered the reasons why we should extend Copilot, how to choose a good path for Copilot extensibility, the benefits of extending your Copilot, how to use your plugin or connector, and we learned about the data privacy and security practices when developing your plugin or connector.